So, what's up with y'all, man? And okay, so I was thinking earlier, you know what I mean, concerning it, like, and I don't really follow the news. I don't really follow the media. I follow a few things that, you know what I'm saying, I'm interested in, and that consists of shit like anime, certain in particular artists, uh, LeBron, the NBA, you know what I'm saying, music, of course, but just stuff like that. So when it come to politics, and when it come to the last thing that had happened in the news as far as tragedies and stuff like that, not being heartless about none of them situations, non-sympathetic or anything like that, but I don't really keep up with them, so I can see something happening, and I might be a few days late, I might be a couple days late, might be a week late, don't matter. It's just whenever it shows on my timeline, rather, it's any one of my social media platforms. So whenever that come across and I see, oh shit, the whole world talking about this, basically my world, or like, my, people that I know, they're talking about this, what they talking about. You know what I mean? So when that happens, every now and then, it's something that just about everybody is talking about. Injustices, and so in this particular case, it's an injustice that then went down again. Like, so like I say, this is one of those things for me. This shit happen all the time. Not to say like this is the norm and we should ever be like really used to it, or just but I don't know. For me, I think honestly, I asked the question like, because if you're in a long-term relationship, I look at black and white race and relationship, race relations and shit like that. I look at it like a relationship. White people are white, so whatever you want to deem this shit as, but we talking about whites and blacks and all of this kind of shit. So I feel like it's a relationship, and white people for the longest have been the crappy person in the relationship, treating the black folks like, what I'm saying, like scum of the earth, like just dirt or whatever, or what I'm saying, just done everything you can imagine and name. So I feel like, at a point in time in any relationship, after you've been dealing with this crappy ass dude, or after you've been dealing with this crappy ass female, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you just took till you can't take no more, you eventually become numb. I feel like you become numb, and you just like, you're like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, you're like, man, I'm numb. So I feel like you become numb to the shit, and it's just like you low-key don't even care. You low-key don't even give a fuck what else, like what this person can possibly do. Like, this person had already done the worst. Like, or whatever this person does, it's like, shit, it's not surprising to me. Or, when this person does something, you like, you always do that. You ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. And I don't know why I thought you was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes to a point where it is very, very, it's almost nothing that this person can do to surprise you, because they just that fucking crappy, and they've been that bad, and they've done that much shit, brought that much harm, or just done that much dirt, to you, basically, or whatever. So that's what I feel like a relationship between like white and blacks is. And I ain't gonna get on like rather whites or some shit like oh well, or blacks want to whites want to be forgiven. So that's how I feel about it. And so like I was thinking earlier today, And I was just like, it's just so crazy how, I don't know, to me, I'm looking at it these days because the shit didn't happen so much, and it always happened. You always turn on the news, or we always get on social media these days, and it's like, oh, this person then got shot, this person then got killed, black, unarmed, this person was in was in the wrong, and then they give the person who killed him, the white person or whoever it may be, you know what I'm saying, they give this motherfucker a slap on the wrist or nothing at all, you know what I'm saying, they be like, oh yeah, this person was justified because it is, they get off scot-free or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying. But in the whole realm of thing, to me, like, we already know this, like, this is shit that we already know. All of this shit, we already know that the justice system is fucked up and it ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done heard the stories. The shit ain't just started happening. The shit been going on since 19, 18, 17, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit's not fair. We know that. So I'm one of them people, like, I'm like, I don't expect it to really ever get better. I believe it creates a lot of hopeless situations and helpless situations when you think of it and look at the balance in terms of power of, like, like, damn, they got us fucked up kind of shit. Like, they do this, somebody kill one of their own, kill our people, and, we expected to forgive and all of this. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, in the realm of just seeing shit constantly posted by, a number of different friends and family members, whatever, it's just kind of like, it's like, if somebody is pulling the strings behind, like, the news, the media, and all of this, what, most of us or some of us seem to believe, like, they most definitely, know how to fuck with us, and that's just in general, whites, blacks, whatever, they most definitely know how to fuck with us or tweak some shit to be like, oh yeah, we gonna throw this out in the media, we gonna, not saying that none of this shit is orchestrated, but it's like, based on how the world is, we most definitely gravitate to negativity, and we most definitely gravitate towards negativity and all that shit, like, faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gravitate towards that, and it sticks with us for longer. Something good can be done by, a group of young black males in the neighborhood, or something good can be done just in the world in general, and boom, there we go. You know what I'm saying? It's like something like that to be done, and it's like we forget it a week after. 3 days down the line, 5 days up. You know what I'm saying? 5 business days. We forgot. Like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? Name the last good thing that had happened in the world that you was like, oh shit, celebrity did this, or this person did that, and that was good. This was good. This was a victory. This was a small victory in this way for that particular culture or that particular culture. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing ultimately for the world. Like, name the last thing. Just think about it. You know what I mean? But name the last bad thing. You probably got a hard time, or kind of hard time, trying to memorize or figure out what that is. But shit. Think about the last bad thing that you heard. Like, the last bad thing that was up in the news that you heard, or some shit like that. Rather it's some, police killing somebody unarmed. They got this situation that happened in Dallas, that they talking about now. And I don't want to say no names because I don't know no names. Because, like I say, I see news. It's the white lady, I guess, supposedly killed somebody black. So it's the news, and like I say, I don't really pay attention to it. But my thing is, it's just, it just shows to me, it's just like, it just shows that, like, how weak as a people or as a unit we are. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, this, and like I say, yeah, I get it. You know, I understand whites done had a head start for fucking forever. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows me like how weak we is as a people on some shit. It make us feel like, you know, weak, hopeless, helpless, powerless, and, you know, depressed, oppressed, basically. So it's like giving into all of that shit. Like, me as a person, I refuse to let them control that about me. That, like, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, you know, I'm not trying to let them control that. You know, they control what they can control, and I can't control what I can't control. But I'm not gonna let them control my vibes, my energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give all my focus. You know, I'm gonna send a prayer up for the people and they family. I deal with it if it's closer to home, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? In whatever way I deal with it. But, you know, for me, it's just one of those things where I'm looking at it now like, you know, bro, this shit been going on forever. If I'm not in the immediate on ground flow, on ground zero, I let the fighters and I let the people who taking care of that and who's fighting that fight, I'm gonna let them do that. Like I say, I'm gonna send a prayer up, and I'm gonna you know, say some good words, you know, sympathize and stuff like that, and most definitely, you know, try not to be disrespectful in any way concerning those situations. But shit, man, look, every time that shit happen, I ain't finna be getting down on my luck and fucking up my whole day. Cause I've seen that shit happen, bro. Like, I'll get on Facebook, and if something like that going on, it'll fuck up my day. Just like, I'll be in a fucked up mood just because I done been scrolling, and every post I see is this person done died, that person done died, this person done got shot, this is the injustice, white black race relationships just steady fucked up, blah 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 blah. And you know, that kind of shit, if you focus on it all day and every day, all week and every week or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, all that shit breeds hate, that shit breeds like envy, and just like none of that's really good, you know what I'm saying? None of it is really beneficial, and you just turn into the person who, you know, steady talking shit about the other side, rather it's deserving or not. My main point is about all of this shit is I'd rather focus my energy and my mind on, you know, on the good things, on something good, on something else. After I send my little prayer up, or after I send whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, condolences and all of this and that. That situation is fucked up. Look, I'm not gonna let that situation, you know, because of what the media then posted, I'm not gonna let it control, you know what I'm saying, me going forward within that day, throughout the course of that day, or throughout the course of that week, you know what I'm saying. And I'm a most definitely try to revamp, get back on my focus, and like I put a post out, and you know, I was basically, all I can do on this crappy ass rock called Earth, with these crappy ass people out here. We know we got crappy people out in the world. We know it's fucked up. We know the world fucked up. And if we focus on that side of things, I mean, shit, we liable to be fucked up too. But, you know, so for me, I just try to focus on me continuing to be the best version of myself, and doing the best that I can, and having good energy with people, and leading by that example. Like, so when people come in contact with me and they seen I had good energy, they seen I showed love, it was good vibes, it was positive energy. So hopefully they can download that into their systems, and they can go out and inspire, motivate, and be a good person to other people as well. And that's all I got to say about that.